Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Oscar Mikey, and today I want to do a quick video for you on the new patch that just dropped yesterday for Sievert. I'm going to try and do more of these types of videos just to keep you guys in the loop. If you're not a member of like the official Discord, I'm going to try and leave a link for you in the description if you do want to join that. But for those of you who are out of the loop and want the information brought to you in video form, that's what these are for. So just quickly, we're going to go over the patch notes for this, and yeah, we'll go over the changes that they're making to the game. This one, update 0.51. This one's going to be focused on bug fixes and quality of life improvements. So greetings, hunters. I'm just going to read it off to you here. Greetings, hunters. We're excited to announce that 0.51 is now live. Just make sure to update your game and then you can continue your journey through Zakov. As we mentioned in our dev blog last week, this update will bring some much awaited quality of life features to the game and over 40 bugs squashed. Okay, Hazmat patch notes 0. They called it Hazmat for some reason. Not really sure why, but 0.51 patch notes. This patch, blah, 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 quality of life improvements with a focus on bug fixes, additional controller support, and localization updates. New features. There's going to be a new radial menu, controller mapping added for close-up of equipped weapon, weapon torch on-off, and weapon laser on-off, also updated for the Steam Deck. So that's great for controller users and the use Steam Deck guys. New difficulty setting under the settings gameplay menu to change the min and max ranges of guns. That's pretty sweet. I know the changes they made to the ballistics a little while ago were not very, not very popular with a lot of people, but it's good that they give you the option to change that now. That's great. Alt-tabbing to pause the game has been removed. This has resolved multiple problems with the trade menu while tabbed out. But players need to remember that if they want to pause the game before tabbing, it needs to be done manually, okay? And placeholder logos removed. Cool, cool. Okay, bug fixes. This is one of the bigger parts. Quest. Eliminate the spy quest fix. Vlasov will always spawn until the player has taken the dog tag. I've never experienced that bug. Apparently he would stop spawning, breaking the quest. That's nice. UI improvements. Player carry weight now displayed accurately on trade menus. I did run into that bug. Igor's name is now visible in the quest objects for the old man quest. Quest text can now be fully scrolled in the PDA. Oh my god, this is huge. This one bothers me a lot because I'm an idiot and I forget things all the time, so I have to scroll the missions or the quests in the PDA all the time to see all the information. And that was broken for the longest time and I couldn't do it. This is huge. Thank you so much, Cabo. Thank you for fixing that. Doctor and Conductor's task option removed as no tasks are available. That's good. Dates no longer displayed on the PDA. Okay. Daily task objective to defeat Lazar is now showing the correct information in the task description. That's good. Joel now presents dialogue text when asked about his faction. That's the Crimson guy. General gameplay. Extraction points and points of interest are being inaccessible should be fixed across the board, excluding lesser buildings like houses in the forest. Because the frequency of this issue is low compared to the possible number of maps that can be created, please continue to raise any time an extraction zone or point of interest is inaccessible so we can investigate further. Okay. I have had plenty of extraction points that were just completely out of my reach. I couldn't get to them before, so that's good to know. Crash fixes. When using a controller to move items from the player inventory to the trade menu and then minimizing the game with Alt-Tab, it caused the player inventory to become inaccessible. This is now fixed. That's good. Crash fix when moving an item to the trade menu. Crash fix when the player uses a crafting table. I don't think I experienced either one of those. That's pretty nasty. It's good they fixed that. Weapons. Modded weapons that are equipped now show applied mods after pressing Alt-Tab. Ammo no longer disappears from a weapon when pressing Alt-Tab during reload. Loading a weapon with different ammo type whilst the player inventory is full will now cause the initial loaded ammo to be stored on the ground. I don't know if I ever experienced that one. That's kind of weird. NPCs now don't react to players aiming at them when no weapon is equipped. That's good. Never experienced that one, but that is a good change. Killing friendly NPC with a grenade will now trigger nearby NPCs to attack. Oh, you could kill them with grenades and they wouldn't do anything to you? That's kind of... Oh shit, I should have taken advantage of that. Trading. Trading price modifiers now function. That's good. I noticed, like, I changed some modifiers for my hardcore playthrough, but I don't think they actually did anything, so I'm glad that that's changed. Trading price settings are now applied for all items. That's good. When selecting to buy any bulk items from Mr. Junk, the items now stack in the... Yes, stack in the trade window. Yes, this was a huge one for me too. You have to fill up the trade window all the way with single, like, items when you're at Mr. Junk. Thank God they fixed that. Thank you, Cabo. I would just sit there forever and just like fill up on weapon scraps and scrap ammo and all that stuff and just keep clicking until it was all done. Thank God that's fixed. Next one, items no longer disappear from the player inventory and stash after pressing Alt-Tab. That's good. That was a pretty nasty one. When items are moved to the buying window from the trader's inventory and the player presses Alt-Tab, the item now reverts back to the trader's inventory. Okay. Items are no longer removed from the inventory when pressing Alt-Tab while in the trade window. There's a lot of issues with Alt-Tabbing in this game. Kind of weird. Items within the player stash no longer duplicate after using the sort functions and Alt-Tab. Injectors now always apply the stat changes mentioned in the tooltip. Barman's free equipment can now only be acquired once. Oh shit. Okay. Touchscreen no longer shows keyboard and mouse controls on the Steam Deck. That's good. Mouse cursor and input removed on the Hunt end screen on Steam Deck. That's good. Daily quests do not reappear if removed in the PDA. Map generation in the train station proximity on the makeshift camp fixed. That's interesting. Not really sure exactly what that means. It's worded kind of funny, but so I guess the train station would just kind of, depending on the RNG, it would just, spawn in kind of weird with some missing items or whatever. I don't know. Controller improvements. Improved controller input for selecting task rewards. Exit close button on the weapon mod menu is now highlighted when accessed via controller. Player can now become unstuck when using a controller. That's good. Shit, if you get stuck when you're on controller, you're kind of screwed. That's terrible. Now able to select items in food crafting menu when using controller. Fixed visual stutter when quick moving items to the trade window when using a controller. You can now exit the teleport menu when using a PlayStation controller. Radial wheel can no longer be opened during death sequence. Okay. Localization. So this is language related stuff. Text headers now display correctly across all supported languages when starting a new save. That's good. Quest giver text when viewing an accepted quest on the PDA now shows correctly in all supported languages. Analyzer objectives from Scientist Work 1 and 2 in the PDA now show correctly in all supported languages. That's good. When selecting a quest, the experience/ruble text in the top left of the screen now displays correctly. Also, when retrieving the reward for a completed task, it will show experience/rubles text correctly at the bottom of the right screen. Here's the bottom right of the screen. Good. Extraction points now display correctly across all the supported languages. Localization text now displays correctly when the player chooses to join the Green Army or the Crimson Corporation. And something specific here for Latin American. Text is now readable and not overlapping the bars when hovering over repair kits and attachments. That's good. And that's it for patch 0.51, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get in there, play the game with all these new fixes. I will be playing the game this Friday, so come by the stream on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to check it out and just chill out on stream with me, and it should be a lot of fun. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you in the next video.